All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutation to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. All right, and what I want to get into today, all right, just go into how, faith, is building our confidence, and even when you go into the word confidence, so compound word, goes into width, and fidence goes into faith, okay? So faith is making us confident where, we move in a completely different way, based on how much we believe, because there's levels to everything, man. There's levels to faith, there's levels to knowledge, there's levels to understanding, there's levels to obedience and discipline, okay? And one thing about it, as we level up in faith, we become confident, and carefree, because we know that the Lord ain't gonna have us out here bad, man. There's one thing that, that has to be driven home, and we all go through thoughts. We all have, battles with worry demons and doubt demons. And one of the things that we have to know, is the Lord is way bigger than these little scenarios that we are in, and we're constantly placed in these scenarios to build that confidence, because we're going to have elite faith to get through what we're finna get through, man. To be able to walk and maneuver in these times, man, without bugging out, man. It's going to be our faith and our confidence in our power is going to have to be on a whole nother level, man. And we have to sit back and meditate, like, man, a lot of the things that we find ourselves, worrying about, we find ourselves contemplating and the what ifs and, playing out these random scenarios in our head. Like, nah, man, the Lord got it. He building us up to where we can move in full trust, man. And we're leveling up to it, man. But it's a day by day thing, because one thing with the Lord, each day, is another day to add, to faith. It's another day to add to wisdom. It's another day to add to knowledge and understanding. It's another day to add to discipline, man. So it's a day by day thing, man. All right. And we all have to, go through it, man. Now when you go to Sirach 25:12, it says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of his love, and faith is the beginning of cleaving unto him. Because see, when we believe, we have to, when we're required to have faith, we have to cleave unto our power. We're in a situation where we have to pray more. We're in a situation where we have to fast more. We're in situations to where, okay, we have, to be more patient. That's us cleaving to our power. Okay, through faith. Like, that's another thing. A lot of times the Lord, he wants us to beg for his help, man. He wants us to continue to ask for his help, man. Going into, knocking at that door, And when the Lord comes through, that's another notch of faith, added to us for the times that we're coming into, man. And see, these things faith is only built through experience, because we read about trusting the Lord. We read about faith. You can memorize, precepts, but really, faith comes from repetition of trusting in the Lord continually, time after time after time after time, of just trusting in the Lord. Then that's creating something that's within us, man. It's building something within us. When you go to the book of Romans, the 5th chapter, all right. I said this is gonna be real quick. Lord wills a faith booster. All right, but when you go to the book of Romans 5 and I started at 3. It says, and not only so, But we glory in tribulation, knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope. So the Lord has to constantly take us through shortcomings, okay? Well, we're required to trust and we're required to have faith. And the Lord will tie our hands to where it's like, damn, what can I do? You know? And the Lord will have to show us, like, I got it. You know? And he has to do it over and over and over again to where we just know, okay, we good. Like the Lord he gonna do what he been doing. That's just how he get down. You know, and that's what the Lord is pushing us to. You see? Because at the end of the day, all we can do is what's within our power, you know, the things, you know, pertaining, you know, within our power. But outside of it, man, you know, we have to allow the Lord to be great. You know? Sometimes it gotta look bad a little bit. Sometimes it gotta look like, you know, damn, you know. We gotta be a little through every now and then for the Lord to come through and be like, I got it. You know, you've been holding your part. I told you what I'm gonna do on my end. You know, I'm telling you over and over. All right, I'm showing you over and over what I'm gonna do on my end. And one thing, you know, too, to battle Satan, okay, is Satan will try to get you to focus on one or two things that don't look, you know, to par, you know, within our situations. And he'll have you block out the dozens of things that the Lord has done recently. You know, it's a trick Satan to play, man. And we all fall victim to it, man. You know, Satan have you just locked in on one or two isolated things, you know, that ain't up to par, you know, like you would want it, you know. And then you'll forget about the dozens of things that the Lord just been being a playmaker, you know, back to back, just been showing out, you know, and you'll forget, you see. But that's where, hey, that experience, because after a while, the experience, you like, the Lord got it. You know, he got it. You know, and that's through experience, man. You know, experience takes away, doubt and worry, because the experience is putting something in us. You know, so we got to go through these experiences where the Lord shows himself, man. You know, where the Lord shows, you know, that he is. All right. And it's building us up to this point. All right. And I end it here. This is Psalms 46:10. It says, be still and know that I am the Most High. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. Okay? The Lord finna showcase his power in the earth, man. The Lord got plans. Like, you know, I say we can get so caught up in the what ifs and damn, well, you know, the Lord finna get down in the earth, man. Okay? He's finna show how great his mercy is, and he's finna show how great his wrath is, man. You know, and the Lord shows us that we're going in a way that's leading to his mercy. He shows us, we see these 144s everywhere. We see these little signs. The Lord, you know, constantly he's maneuvering and making moves in our life. That's the Lord showing us that we're going in the path of mercy. Keep going. You know, we in a time where we just gonna have to be still in certain circumstances and know that he is, man. All right. A lot of people are finna die through panic. Make their actions, you know, they'll react because they're gonna react in panic. Okay, a lot of people gonna have actual heart attacks, strokes. You see, through fear. All right, but it's all right for the elect. For us, you know, Lord will of the number of the elect. You know, we're gonna be conditioned to the point of just fully trusting, man, even in death. You know. So everything is a build up, man. It's a day by day, and it's a build up, you know. So I just want to put that out there, Lord will, you know, you brothers and you few sisters edified. Till next time, I say Shalom. Call me Ashala, a Bible, DTA soon. Shalom.